my initial thought was that this was a life-threatening injury, that I had been shot exactly where the femoral artery is, and that I was going to bleed out in a minute. But it seemed like the worst case scenario at that point.
So what happened next?
So after that, some of my teammates started making their way towards me. One of the guys on my team, Miraculous, finally made it to my position and started rendering aid. He was trying to put pressure on my hip, even using his knee and putting some rags in there and using his knee to keep pressure on it. And while he was doing that, he was actually shot while he was giving aid to me. So I had my hand up like so, so that he could get in here, and was leaning against the felled tree, and a bullet came through my bicep and went straight into Luis's leg. And so now we have two guys, plus our interpreter, who at this point was dead, two Americans in very close proximity, critically injured. And then shortly after that, Luis was hit by a second bullet that went through his ankle and shattered his ankle. So he's effectively out of the mission as well.
With them having, again, the high ground, you don't have any place to protect yourselves. The rest of your team's focusing on you guys and trying to get you out of there, I'm guessing, at this point.
I think at this point, the gunfire was still so strong that we hadn't even thought about getting out of there yet. We're still trying to take control of this battle. We did not, one of the things that we always do or try to do in any situation, and that's why we have the gun trucks and air fire, air power, is we want to take over the fire superiority, right? We want to be throwing more bullets downrange than they are at us to keep their heads down so that we can move to a better position. We were unable to gain fire superiority for a long time in this battle, which is not where we're used to operating from.
The battle went on for about 6 hours?
The battle went on for about 6 hours. It didn't take us that long to get fire superiority, but it was a long time before we were able to feel like we had a little bit of control over the battlefield.
And despite all the disadvantages, other than your interpreter, the rest of your unit survives.